We need to talk.
We invite your apprehensive listening. We shall begin now.
I'll tell you this story like you've never heard it. Your mind and your emotions will want to reject it. Try to refocus and direct your mind to listen to this lesson I'm about to give you.
Trust me. We need to talk.
We invite your apprehensive listening. We shall begin now.
I step onto the street with holy fire at my feet. Blood pumps the gospel with every heartbeat. A light burning in my eyes. You can hear the flapping wings as demons running high. Here's a battlefield. Pick your side. I wanna see heaven here, and I wanna see you there.
God asks Ezekiel, "Will you judge this city of bloodshed? Then explain to them what they are doing wrong." God then details the practices of the people. There is a conspiracy of her princes within the land. They shed blood and kill people to make unjust gain. Her priests do violence to my law and profane my holy things. They teach that there is no difference between the unclean and the clean. Her prophets whitewash these deeds for them by false visions and lying divinations. They say, "This is what the sovereign Lord says," when the Lord has not spoken. The people of the land practice extortion and commit robbery. They oppress the poor and needy and mistreat the foreigner, denying them justice.
Hey, I'm just trying to tell you the truth.
Well, you're stupid. Man, you're bad at everything. I heard from a guy who heard from a guy who heard a sermon that said something completely different from what you're saying.
Come at me with the opinions of other men. You don't even look into it for yourself. You don't even have your own opinion. You're just judging based on what someone else told you to think.
You're way off base. You don't know theology at all.
Mockery is not a valid argument.
You're way off base.
I reject your anarchy. Let me say it like this.
Your doctrine came from demonic minds, corrupting the law with their leavened lies, baked in your heart as you live your own life, leaving no room for Messiah's light. Fake days named after false Elohim, injecting your sons with the unclean things, mixing the light with the day star's dart, willingly reject the Creator's mark. Rampaging beasts and a sky aflame, changing the times and the law for shame, serving a God that his fathers did not. Religious orders act like the daughters of Lot. All I want to do is share what I have. You screech, but grace! With the doctrines of man, once again rejecting the prophets in the land. It seems so few are not stark raving mad.
How far will you go? How much will you deny? Everything you say is filled with blatant lies. I know you don't know, that's why I'm saying so. You worship the day star, like a moth comes to the glow.
A lot of people don't recognize when we have these talks that I'm coming from the same position you're in right now. I used to preach that doctrine, and I never looked at where it came from. And Think about it. Where did the doctrine come from? Why did it get formatted? You have to argue these things from a new perspective when you're offered new information. You can't just refer back to the same doctrine that is being argued with. And if you're not going to consider what I have to say, then I'm not going to waste my time and effort with you. I'll find someone who will actually consider it.
Well, you're just arrogant.
And I know you don't know what I'm sharing with you because you keep quoting verses from a corrupted translation that was actually made by people who wanted to promote the doctrine you're defending. That's why I'm arguing against it. It's wrong. You're going to have to either come out and say that I'm a false teacher or a false prophet, or you're going to have to consider what I have to say as something that just might have some merit to it.
You will have peace.
BRAShYT bara ALHYM alaftav HAShMYM bat HARTz the perfect law. Anarchy is not the result of grace. Grace restores to the righteous way. Melchizedek order in the land again, restoring the division to the sons of Shem, engraving the Torah in the hearts of men, numbering your days in the light again. Just like you, I want to get it right. We want to measure up in the Father's eyes. The strong delusion came and we fell in the trap. We consumed everything they put in our lap. I cried out for years for the wisdom of truth, rejecting every knowledge of my arrogant youth. For now we see in part to be revealed more fully. The truth we think we know is the path of folly.
How far will you go? How much will you deny? Everything you say is filled with blatant lies. I know you don't know, that's why I'm saying so. You worship the day star, like a moth comes to the glow.
You think I'm trying to point out these things so that we can have an argument, or so that I can get you back under the law, or whatever you want to say? That's ridiculous. You know me better than that. I'm not trying to be right. I'm just trying to share information that's accurate. Do what you want with it.